Hi everybody from TechnoLost, so welcome to the dedicated focus on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 performance. Well, we will see today this device, running against some benchmark like Quadrant Advanced, antutu benchmark, Epic Citadel and speedtest.net. So let's start with Quadrant Advanced. While the benchmark is running, just let me remind you a few hardware specs of this device. We have the CPU, which is the Snapdragon 800. It's a quad-core CPU clocked at 2.3 GHz. And it has a production service of 28 nanometers. The architecture is Crate 400 architecture, and we have the GPU, which is the Adreno 330, and we have 3 GB of LPDDR3 memory. The display is a 5.77 inches diagonal display. It's a wonderful unit, with a resolution of full HD. So here we go with the score of this device. Very high score for this Galaxy Note 3. We have 23,055, so one of the highest score I could record on any Android device nowadays. So let's go on with the next benchmark, which is Antutu. Okay, I've already run the benchmark, so let's run it again together. So the score recorded by this Galaxy Note 3 is pretty high. It's at 35,718. So very good score for this Samsung Galaxy Note 3. The last benchmark we will run dealing with graphic performance, to be more precise, CPU and GPU subsystem altogether, is Epic Citadel. So like most of you maybe already knows, this test is based on the Unreal Engine, quite famous engine used in several games, like just to tell one of those is the Gears of War saga. And I will show you in a few seconds that this benchmark was already set up to the maximum possible graphical details. So let's get into the settings here, and let me show you that we have already set up the ultra high quality settings and the rendering resolution percentage to 100%. So we can get back to the benchmark and start it and see together what the score's like. So let's run the benchmark. As you may see, the benchmark is running pretty smooth. I can see frame per second almost near to 60 frame per second, if not even definitely stuck at 60 frame per second. I can see wonderful graphics, really incredible. Even consider this great display, which is a gorgeous display, 5.67 inches diagonal display. This is one of the best display actually on the market, in my opinion. It's a super AMOLED display which has incredible viewing angles, very good color saturation, maybe a little bit too much or a little bit oversaturated, so some of you may dislike this oversaturation of super AMOLED display, but to me it's really I do like it. And very sharp, very good brightness, and as I told you, incredible viewing angles. So it's such a pleasure to see this benchmark running that smooth, thanks to the powerful hardware of the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, and even thanks to this gorgeous 5.67 inches diagonal display. Very nice. So the benchmark has already almost comes to the end. So we will see in a few seconds the final result here. As you can see, the frame rate per second is almost stuck at 60 frames per second. We have 52.3 average frame rate. I could even reach 54, so it's a pretty good score considering that we have the full HD resolution here, as we have just soft touch button and the physical home button. We don't have the navigation bar stealing some pixel from the overall resolution, so this is a pretty good score considering we have full HD. Sorry for the game word, but it's really full HD resolution here. So this is the last benchmark for what concern graphical power and in general CPU power this device. Now we will see another interesting benchmark, which is speedtest.net, which deals with the LTE connectivity speed of this device. So of course this test heavily depends on the network you are testing the device on. So like right now I'm using the same server from my own carrier, so I'm using H3G server. Just let me show you. Let's change it. Okay, run, which is where we are now, and with the H3G server, which is the one from my own carrier. So let's perform some tests and let's see the result. As I told you, these kind of tests do heavily depends on the on how busy is the network at the moment, and given the result right now, I can tell you that the network is pretty busy. We have a maximum of 38.6 megabit per second in download speed, and we have actually almost 10 megabit per second in upload speed, which is, I will show you later, not, of course, definitely not the best score for this device, which really double this kind of result in other situations. So let's perform 2 other runs and let's see the score, just to have a better idea of on how busy is the network right now. Once more, the score seems to be stuck at not more than 40 megabit per second download speed, and I guess we will have almost 10 megabit per second upload speed. I can even see that the ping is pretty high. We have 84 millisecond, which is pretty high for this device. I even saw around 30 millisecond with this device. So let's perform the last run, and I will show you in a few seconds what this device can really achieve for concern LTE speed. I've been running this test on other other moment in time, so I can tell you that definitely we can reach higher result with this Samsung Galaxy Note 3. So we're almost done with this latest run, and I will show you in a few seconds. Okay, so as you can see today, we can go higher than 40 megabit per second in download speed and 10 megabit per second in upload speed. But just let me show you the result that I have obtained with this device. As you can see, I've even reached 86.01 megabit per second in download speed. Is a crazy fast speed. Oops, sorry. And for concern upload speed, I almost reached 33 megabit per second in upload speed. Very, very high. For ping rate, I could reach even 34, 38. So very, very good result for the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, which is not only one of the fastest devices for concern graphical performance and CPU and GPU subsystem performance, but even for concern LTE connectivity speed. So for what concern this performance focus on the Samsung Galaxy Note 3, that's all. Once more, thanks for watching and bye from TechnoLost.